Hey, good morning. It's Mr. Valdez. I'm not crying, I promise, but today's lesson is going to be about managing your emotions, okay? And so remember, we have a lady that comes in every Monday who came in yesterday, and she's with Positive Action, and she comes in and teaches different lessons every week in regards to positivity and things that can benefit us. And this week she came in and talked about managing emotions, which is something that we can all get better at. Really quick before I talk about the directions, I want to let you know, or I want to apologize because I haven't posted very much this week, and that's due to I left my laptop at home one day and kind of being unprepared. So I want to be honest with you. So I'm trying to get back on track, and we'll get caught up. But for today, happy Friday, and you're going to work on this lesson today that shouldn't take you too long, and hopefully you can learn how to manage your emotions a little better. And so I'm going to read the instructions, okay? So it says, good morning, happy Friday. Positive Action, who's Miss Katie, has provided us with a new lesson on managing our emotions, something we could all get better at. For example, one time I was in high school and I was in a high school relationship. And I ended up punching a hole in the wall because of this high school relationship and because I did not know how to manage my emotions. And obviously, this is not the healthiest way to manage emotions. I even had a student the other day and came in and he showed me his knuckles because he did the very same thing. Okay, so let's not punch walls. Let's learn how to manage these emotions through this lesson today. So the directions is please complete the following lesson attached. Your responses will be documented for a grade. Let me know if you have any questions and have a blessed day, okay? And so let's go into the presentation. If you click on this link, it's going to take you to, let me exit out so I can show you what it does. And y'all have done this before, but it's going to start by asking you how you're feeling. And so today I'm feeling great because it's Friday and I'm getting back on track. And you might not be feeling so good, or you're maybe not feeling good at all, okay? And so just be honest with yourself. I'm feeling great. And then you're going to go through these modules or this lesson. You'll just keep on clicking. And then there's responses throughout them that I'd like you to reflect on and that will be graded. And I enjoy seeing these responses. And so basically, in a nutshell, what this lesson is about is adolescence and how we manage our emotions and how we best do that. And we do that through trying to figure out who we are through self-concept, okay? And so we're either two people. We either have a positive self-concept, okay? So positive self-concept, or we have a negative self-concept about ourselves. And the way that we feel about ourselves is how we manage our emotions towards different conflicts, okay, or different problems or situations. So like, for example, imagine being in a high school relationship and your significant other wants to go on a break, okay? So somebody with a negative self-concept, somebody who's down on themselves, who does not have a lot of confidence, they might give in to that break. You know, they might choose to be manipulative or be manipulated by that significant other, or they might be in a rush to go find somebody else, find another person, or they might, use foul language towards this person, or they might go slash a tire or something crazy, okay? And so that's what'll happen if somebody has a negative self-concept. Those are some examples. But now somebody with a positive self-concept that has a lot of confidence within themselves or has established some confidence within themselves, let's say that their significant other asks them for a break in the relationship. So somebody with a positive self-concept might tell the significant other, you know what? Take all the time that you need. I'm going to focus on myself. And they might go hang out with some friends. They're going to keep their heads up. They're not going to do anything that they regret. They're going to be really confident and have a positive self-concept. And they're going to react positively to the situation and do what's best for them, right? And ultimately, that's great, and that's where you want to be. Another example is, let's say I know we get stressed out about academics, okay? And we take stressful tests sometimes. So imagine that you're taking a test and you've studied really hard, but then you get the grades back and you failed this test. Somebody with a poor or negative self concept is going to say to themselves, I'm stupid, or I'm dumb, or I can't do this, or they're going to give up, right? Because they failed this assessment or this test. Somebody with a positive self concept is going to be resilient, and they're going to understand that there's a reason why they failed this test, or they're going to understand that they're not great at everything, and that's okay. Maybe math isn't their best subject, and that they just have to work harder towards it, and because they have a positive self-concept, they're going to continue to do that, even though they have self-awareness and understand that they're not great at this particular subject. Somebody with a positive self-concept may go and ask a teacher for help or ask a friend for help on the particular curriculum, but they're not going to give up because they have this positive self-concept and they're aware. Okay. And so, and that has to do with managing our emotions and how we react to certain conflicts. Okay. So that's what I want you to remember for this lesson is you have two choices in life. Okay. One is to either try to develop a positive self-concept and react in a positive way towards conflict, or you're going to have a negative self-concept and you're going to react negatively whenever conflict comes our way. Okay. And whichever path you choose is going to determine your success, and it's going to determine how healthy your relationships are with people. And so we really got to focus and practice those things. Positive self-concept does not just come. It's a practice, and it takes practice. And you got to continue to practice those things. And in my last example, before I let you go and let you work on this assignment, I feel like I have a very positive self-concept, but I do it through practice. And for example, I come to school every morning, and being a high school teacher is extremely challenging. Okay. But I love kids, and I understand, not kids, y'all are adolescents. I love teenagers, and I understand what they're going through. But my job is hard. But I get here every morning, and I talk to myself, and I pray. And I say, Mr. Valdez, I know this job is hard, and I know it's challenging. But do the very best that you can. Come to school and just try to impact one life. And just try to get one student to learn something. And if I can do that, then I'm doing my job. Okay? And so instead of coming to school and dreading my day, right? Or dreading that, teenagers will be teenagers and they'll cuss in the hallways and they'll talk about profanity or they'll try to sleep in your class. I try to look on the bright side. And I do that every day, and it takes practice. And so I hope that every single one of y'all get to that level where in every situation you have a positive self-concept and you react positively towards those difficult challenges that we have in life. Okay. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed weekend. We'll get back after it on Monday. So take care. If you have any questions or if you ever need to talk about anything, you can always email me. Have a good day. Bye. Let's see. Stop.